Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the March On of the Colors, led by Cadet Alvin Sammy, Sword Detail, Cadet Stephanie Escobar, and remain standing for our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now be seated.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Darwin Mandeville, Senior Class Administrator, and I have the pleasure of introducing the members of the platform. To my right is Prince George's County Board of Education member for District 3, Ms. Pamela Busser-Strather. Prince George's County Public Schools Administration, Dr. Rasheen Davis, Chief of School Support and Leadership. Nicole Aisley McClure, Area 3 Instructional Director, Cluster 10. To my left is Mrs. Nkenji S. Barker, Principal, Northwestern High School. Aliyah Kayum, valedictorian in class of 2025, Vice President. Mariana Yanis Barrera, salutatorian. Esmeralda Gideon, National Honor Society President. Shayla Peterson, the Student Government Association President. Natalie Cisse, Senior Class President. Jocelyn Vanegas Rodriguez, Senior Class Secretary. Lanaya Morgan, Senior Class Treasurer. Camila Aguayo, Senior Class Historian. Dr. Terry Dendy, 2025 Senior Class Advisor. Maya Brown, Senior Class Professional School Counselor. Now, we will have an official remark from Dr. Rashin Davis, Chief of Schools, Prince George's County Public Schools.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor to bring greetings on behalf of Prince George's County Public Schools as we gather to celebrate an unforgettable milestone, the graduation of the Northwestern High School class of 2025. This is a day filled with excitement, joy, and reflection. A day you will remember for the rest of your life. And I am proud to be here with you, celebrating all that you've accomplished. Of the 493 graduates, they have raised a total of $3,930,563 in scholarship. Let's give them a round of applause. The class of 2025 is an exceptional group of students who have distinguished themselves through service, leadership, and innovation, with our top student earning over 2,000 service learning hours. Let's give that top student a round of applause. This class also celebrates 30 students earning the Maryland Seal of Biliteracy and acceptances to top-tier universities across the country. Adding to the uniqueness of this class is the presence of several sets of twins, bringing a special kind of unity and spirit to our school community. Can our twins please stand? I was going to sing to y'all, twin, where have you been? Okay. You can take a seat. Students, take pride in this moment. Look around you at your loved ones, the friends, and mentors who are here today to cheer you on. They have stood by you, lifted you up, and believed in your dreams. Let's give all of your supporters a round of applause who are here today. Some of you have picked up from daycare, dropped off to daycare. Some of you were the daycare, and here they are today graduating. So proud of them. Each of you has traveled a unique path to get here. For some, it may have been smooth. For others, the journey may have had challenges. But today, you all stand united, resilient, determined, and ready to step into a future full of promise. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." This is not the end of your path, it is the beginning. Keep growing, keep pushing, keep dreaming, keep showing up for yourself and the world you are about to impact. You have everything it takes to succeed. Now go out there and soar. To the graduates and to the teachers, families, mentors, and friends who have helped make this moment possible, thank you and congratulations. Here's to a bright and bold future ahead, class of 2025. Thank you.
We now have a musical selection performed by Northwestern High School Visual and Performing Arts Choir, followed by the introduction of the salutatorian.
There comes a time when we hit a certain chord, when the world will come together as one. There are people dying, and it's time to lend a hand. The greatest gift of all.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I have the honor of introducing the salutatorian, Mariana Yanis Barrera. Hoping to become a music educator who instills creativity in the minds of the youth, Mariana was born in Washington, D.C., and grew up in Laurel, Maryland. Being the eldest of her family and completely new to the Hyattsville area, her journey began cloudy, but slowly evolved into a clearer picture. Mariana is a proud member of the Jim Henson Visual and Performing Arts Orchestra, where she held leadership positions such as principal chair and concert master. Additionally, she is part of the National Honor Society, Peer For It, the Symphonic Band, and her church choir. Her participation in all of these activities inspired her to continue to pursue her musical passions. Mariana will be attending the University of Maryland on a full-ride scholarship.
Good afternoon, faculty, teachers, esteemed guests, and most importantly, the class of 2025. It is with great pleasure that I speak in front of you all as your class salutatorian. Today, we deserve all of the gifts, hugs, parties, and cookouts we will run out to get once we receive our diploma. But these celebrations don't mark the end of our journey. We have worked so hard to be standing right here, or sitting, but we must tell ourselves that this is only the beginning. You are the loudest voice in your head, leaving us extremely vulnerable to becoming our biggest critics. And I know I have. I am not perfect. There are mistakes I have made and choices I'd rather not think about, but we should not let those errors define who we are. What matters is not just how we get into a mess, but how we get out of it and what we learn from the experience. We are the only ones who can push ourselves to keep running the marathon of life. Now, I wish I could flick a magic wand and just make myself believe. But it isn't that simple. There will always be internal and external factors affecting our lives in some way, shape, or form. For example, 4 years ago, we can't deny that the world has changed tremendously. Our freshman year was filled with social distancing, face masks, constant sanitation, and for some, even family loss, were events that we all had to live through, all while readjusting to the new lives of high school. To think that that was only 4 years ago demonstrates the amount of change and growth we have all experienced. But for today, I want to acknowledge all the positivity that constantly pushes me forward. To all my teachers throughout the years, especially in the music department, thank you for providing me with many opportunities and creating such a welcoming atmosphere, which I hope to one day mimic in the future. Let's take a moment to recognize the staff and teachers who have motivated us throughout our 4 years here. The ones that made us laugh and smile, submit our work before 11:59, and the ones who always reminded us to come in uniform. They believe that we can make it this far, and which we have, and they believe that you can excel even further in life. And to my family, for my younger brother and sister, thank you for being the spark of joy in my life. I feel the most authentic around you both, and there is never a dull moment with the three of us. One day, I should see you shine even brighter than I have. Mom and Dad, my biggest supporters, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Dad, you're the hardest worker I know, and your efforts will leave an everlasting impact on my life. Mom, you're the strongest person I know. Your ability to persevere and overcome challenges has been something that's always been inspired ever since I was a little girl. You both have always made it clear that you believe in me, but you've also made it apparent that you want me to believe in myself. You have sacrificed a great amount, and just know that those efforts won't go unseen. I know that I wouldn't be here without you both. And for that, thank you from the moon and back. For every parent, guardian, and supporter out there, I thank you on the behalf of the class of 2025. As much as we roll our eyes and give you attitude, I know your efforts will forever make an impression on our hearts. As for my final words for the class of 2025, just know that there are people who believe in you, so believe in yourself. Keep going forward as the path of life continues to stretch on. You are the loudest voice in your head, so you'll be your own cheerleader. Congratulations, Wildcats. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor to introduce the valedictorian of the Northwestern High School class of 2025. Aliyah Heba Kaum. Aliyah was born in Bangladesh and moved to the United States in 2014. After starting school in New York, she joined Northwestern in 10th grade and quickly stood out for her academic excellence and leadership. With a strong passion for STEM, she challenged herself with rigorous courses and stayed focused on her goals. But what truly set Aliyah apart is her determination, humility, and her heart for helping others. She served as the vice president of both the class of 25 and the Math Honors Society, which was a two-year team with Peer Forward, and founded the Muslim Student Association, leading all with the thoughtfulness and purpose. An AP scholar with over 190 service hours, Aliyah is the kind of person who makes a difference quietly but powerfully. Please join me in celebrating an incredible scholar, leader, and human being, our valedictorian, Aliyah Kaum.
Good afternoon, graduates, parents, faculty, and staff. My name is Aliyah Kaum, and I'm honored to represent the class of 2025 today. I know I would not be here without the utmost grace of Allah and all the incredible teachers, administrators, and friends who I've had the privilege to learn from and lean on at Northwestern. But before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to express gratitude to those who have helped shape the woman I am today. Thank you to Mr. Ahmed and Mr. Belgrave, both of whom somehow managed to teach me more through their wild little anecdotes than I could have learned in all of my 17 years. To my best friend, Brandon, thank you for refusing to leave my side, even when that meant staying up all night listening to me cry over a B+ grade. Thank you to my two pillars in life, my mom and my brother, for showing me what it means to love. And last but certainly not least, thank you to my sister. While we did not get the privilege of growing up under the same roof, I still carry your love and support with me on this stage. I was lucky enough to be surrounded by a family of engineers, lawyers, doctors, soldiers, pilots, and politicians, academic giants who are still cheering me on while I'm up here today. But many of you carved your own path. Many of you became the first in your family to walk across the stage, the first in your family to attend college, the first to earn a scholarship, the first to have a dream. You deserve to be up here, sharing the title that you have earned just as much as I do. Today I'm up here because of one title, valedictorian. While each of the labels I've had the privilege to take on the past 4 years brought on new adventures, the one I loved having the most was daughter. I know how privileged I am to have a mother who told me to throw away the idea of being realistic and said that no dream was too big to achieve. She filled her little home with fresh flowers, books, and art. She encouraged me to take on the works of Einstein, Mandela, and Gandhi, not knowing that the person I wanted to be the most was her. And despite the world of closed doors that come with being an immigrant from Bangladesh or a widowed mother, she said, "Watch me find a window." She would say something that I encourage you all to carry with you for the rest of your journeys. When you drive, always look in front of the road. If you keep your eyes on the rear view mirror, you will crash. The mirror is there to let you take a quick glance at how far you've come, but not dwell on your missed exits and accidental turns. You aren't wearing your cap and gown today because you were a teacher's pet and got perfect grades and completed 500 service hours. You're wearing it because you failed. You failed and you cried and you hurt and you chose to keep your foot on the pedal. As we close out this chapter of our lives, I encourage you all to celebrate your failures. Whether it be the dream college that rejected you, the test that you flunked, the 11:59 deadline you couldn't make, all the essays you may or may not have ChatGPT'd, or the million curveballs that life threw at you, know that these moments are now in your rearview mirror. You still dragged yourself to 8 a.m. classes on 4 hours of sleep. You balanced school with jobs, siblings, college apps, and maybe even a mental breakdown or two in the school bathroom. You pushed through the barriers of burnt out, self-doubt, and uncertainty. You showed up with the kind of determination that doesn't get mentioned on honor rolls. You are here because you made the choice to keep your eyes on the road ahead. This is your moment to let yourself take a glance at the rearview mirror and reflect on how far you've come. To keep writing your story, no matter how many grammar errors or misspelled words there are. To keep writing, even if you don't know how many pages you have left. I cannot wait to see where your story takes you. Congratulations and thank you, Class of 2025.
Good afternoon, families, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. From the very first bell of freshman year to the final curtain call of senior graduation, your high school journey has been a story worth telling, a year truly worth the watch. You lived through the highs and lows, the tests and triumphs, the laughter and the lessons, all shaping you into the bold, resilient individuals you are today. This year, you stepped into the spotlight and owned it. You cheered in the stands, danced under the stage lights, competed with heart, and supported one another every step of the way. You didn't just attend high school, you made it your own. Every late night study session, every win, every setback, every aha moment, each one of you was a scene in an unforgettable film in your senior year. As you prepare to turn the page and begin the next chapter, remember, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Henry David Thoreau. This moment is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a greater one. The friendships you formed, the lessons you learned, the memories you have made will go with you no matter where you go next. Whether it's college, the workforce, the military, or charting your own unique path. So here's to you, the dreamers, the leaders, the athletes, the artists, the scholars, and the trailblazers. Your journey has been nothing short of extraordinary, and the world is waiting for the next episode of your greatness. Step forward with courage, with pride, and with the belief that your best days are still ahead. The credits may be rolling on your high school years, but the best scenes of your life are yet to come. Here's to the class of 2025, bold, brilliant, and bound for growing greatness. I now invite our school board member, Ms. Boother Struthers, to the podium. Northwestern High School proudly certifies the following students having successfully completed the courses required by the Maryland State Department of Education and have met all the graduation requirements for a Maryland high school diploma. I, Nkenji S. Barker,
And I, Pamela Boozer Struther,
hereby confirm the eligibility to the Maryland State Board of Education. By the powers vested in me by the Board of Education of Prince George's County and the Maryland State Department of Education, I now declare the class of 2025 to be graduates of Northwestern High School.
You're in the way. Stand back here. Aliyah Heba Kayum. Mariana Patricia Yanez Barrera. Esmeralda Gedeon. Shayla Taman Peterson. Natalie Atabong Cisse. Jocelyn Diana Venegas Rodriguez. Lanaya Ashanti Morgan. Camila Itzel Aguayo. Dasley Leonela Andrade. Oluwamodupe Ayana Favor Ayodele. Jose Glomiro Canales. Jasmine Inez Virginia Cesar. Adriana Isabella Cruz Tenorio. Salimata Sani Isa Dandede. Carolee Nora Duverne Gustav. Sana Teresa Aticha. Sheree Ariel Freeman. Shavannah Arnett Green. Julissa Lisbeth Gutierrez Torres. Atlas Hakeem Williams. Roberta Mary Hotab. Erin Anna Kilgore. Mohammed Ridwan Mohammed. Neka Claire Ozakwelu. Adriana Julissa Petit. Julissa Melinda Saavedra Herrera. Tatiana Vanessa Sanchez Fernandez. Moran Tewelde Sabatu. Wobe Junior Tajocha. Yahara Michelle Umana. Emily Yvette Urbina. Andrew Michael Whipple. Angie Sanchez. Alexander Acero Ruiz. Arturo Esteban Acosta. Javier Alonso Aguilar Lopez. Iakemi Precious Akinusi. Monica Areli Aliman. Carlos Eduardo Aliman Fuentes. Daniela Margarita Alfaro Galicia. Jose Eduardo Alfaro Galicia. Ronald Alexander Alvarado. Christian Noe Alvarez. Kimberly Julissa Alvarez. Cesar Abiase Alvarez Mendoza. Cindy Belmari Alvarez Sorto. Ever Gustavo Alvarez Garcia.
Emily Leticia Amaya. Kimberlyn Vanessa Amaya. Dilmar Ivan Amaya DeLeo. Anwar Ahmad. Gisela Araceli Amaya Moreno. Anna Hazel Amaya Portillo. Yahir Elizabeth Amaya Reyes. Tatiana Noemi Andrade. Alejandra Abigail Arohu Chavez. Carlos Alexander Arabeza Morales. Ricardo Jose Arias.
Mancia Arokia Das.
Emmanuel Array.
Emmanuel Array. Stephen Ariaza Ventura. Joshua Anthony Ariola. Natalie Himilet Arroyo. Anderson Ortega. Lucien Princess Asanji Meshiri. Sandy Abril Asensio. Alexis Asael Ayala Bonilla. Michelle Marie Abar Hernandez. Peace Allen Bell Perry. Jasmine Blackwell Grant. Christiana Boima. Michaela Bobien. Catherine Vinivedes Campos. Carmen Palacios. Jaden Forrest Benford. Kimberly Nayali Benitez. Ellie Yasmin Benitez Perdomo. William Eduardo Barrios. Kalia Marie Blair. Jalisa Marie Juliana Blanco. Natalie Eliana Blanco. Danielle Alejandro Benitez Valencia. Yesley Valerio Bolaños Alvarez. Verin Marisela Bonilla Hernandez. Genesis Bonilla Oriana. Nevea Renee Ingram Boston. Siani Brent. Juan Alexander Brito Marcos. Danielle Jacob Price Butler. Rose Dianera Saceres. Diana Patricia Calejas. Isabel Ramona Cameron.
Gavin Josiah Campbell. Merrick Anthony Campbell. Andrea Campos. Julian Campos. Natalie Guizel Campos. Valeria Guadalupe Campos Rodriguez. Carlos Alberto Canales. Francisco Emmanuel Cañas Garcia. Carrie Veronica Canales Franco.
DDL.
DDL Josue Cardona. Jose Gerardo Cardona Guerra. Daniel Carret. Leonardo Bosworth Casalini. Fanny Udeka Castaneda. Jemmy Maricela Castaneda Cuellar. Jose Luis Castaneda Vasquez. Jennifer Nicole Castillo Gutierrez. Maria Fernanda Carrias Sierra. Kimberly Juliana Castillo. Amilcar Efrain Castillo Zelaya. Angel Obed Cavero Melendez. Jonathan David Santino Sanchez. Leslie Vanessa Chavez Dominguez. Akie Eric Cheek. Esme Camelia Sarah Clark. Brian Josue Colindrez. Nilson Daniel Contreras Gerardo. Leslin Yvette Constancia Bonilla. Dalen Paola Corrado Alquiede. Yosetti Nicole Correas Zelaya. Allison Vanessa Cornejo Murillo. Hilma Lucia Cortez Lovos. Andrea Hermencia Cristobal. Joel Osmin Cruz. Marquette Antoine Curtis. Jeffrey Bersay Cuevas Carreto. Jacqueline Elizabeth Del Cid Gonzalez. Chiari Desiree Diaz Perez. Anthony Ismael Domingo Estrada. Sandra Vanessa Duarte Lopez. Edgar Isaac Elvire Dominguez. Ricky Obique Enwere. Daniel Antonio Escalante. Aisho Natalie Escano Parada. Justin Iverson Escobar Hernandez. Tanya Lizette Escorcia. Brian Josue Espinal Turcios.
Emily Felipe de Strothers. Carmen Lyric Fields. Emma Samantha Flores. Diana Melissa Flores Fernandez. Abigail Flores Villalobos. Juan Diego Flores Gonzalez. Jacqueline Lizeth Flores Hernandez. Owen Alexander Flores Sanchez. Carlos Alexander Flores Zelaya. Alyssa Nicole Flynn. Asumana Jr. Fofana. Caden Mackay Fulp. Naya Gaines. Diana Gabriela Galvez Dominguez. Aiden DeAndre Gamble Durfee. Gabrielle Alexis Gomez Campos. Christy Yvette Garcia. Victor Garcia. Marcelo Jose Garcia Cruz. Juan Rene Garcia Martinez. Caitlin Elizabeth Gaberhart. Yersalem Michael Gibrewat. Francisco Fernando Giron. Emelyn Giron Rivera. Alicia Gonzalez Llamos. Maximo Joaquin Gomez. Madeline Yaneli Gomez Lopez. Catherine Tatiana Gomez Rodriguez.
Kimberly Alexandra Gonzalez Hernandez. Angie Julitze Gonzalez Sanchez. Yaritza Lucero.
Sana, good wine.
Kimora Sana Goodwine. Otmar Salvador Grandendo Ponce. William Arnoldo Granados Nolasco. Sanaya Nire Grant. Anton Dwayne Gregory. Vanessa Sarai Gardado. Catherine Suceline Guerra.
Yavera.
Madeline Nicole Guevara. Jaylee Stephanie Guevara Quadra. Yanali Annabelle Guevara Peralta. Angel Fernando Guzman Peña. Jacinto Darlin Guzman Santiago. Alana Simone Hackley. Tiffany Brianna Hall.
Ziani.
Ziani Nazea Harrison. Osahi Shemron Harry. Hamoud Musa Hassan. Demi Denise Hurd. Daniel Alexis Hernandez. Diana Ruby Hernandez. Henry Aristides Hernandez. Karen Hernandez. Kaylee Alexander Hernandez.
Stephanie Guadalupe Hernandez. Kelly Hernandez de Manos. Johanna Stephanie Hernandez Ponce. Paola Yasmin Hernandez Velasquez. Kai Hernandez Cisneros. Elmer Alejandro Hernandez Diaz. Jimmy Alonso Hernandez Perez. Natalie Hernandez Reyes. Dominic Jose Herrera. Edwin Dario Herrera. Ulia Heron Gianni. Seja Camon Hopkins. Brandon Daniel Huerta Moreno. Gerson Junil Vail. Evelyn Alejandro Hurtado Gomez. Yatsiri Hurtado Gomez. Kilmar Steven Iglesias Morales. Ana Garcia Ingles Mendez. Jaren Avone Irby. Jaris Amari Irby. Kevin Misael Extuye Ramos. Samaraya Diani Raisha Jackson. Brian Alberto Jaime. Yasmin Helen Anai Jimenez Aguilar. Josh John Thomas. Destiny Katrina Johns. Nayel Lene Jones. Brianna Tiffany Jordan. Asteri Noella Kurashanga. Delano Ricardo Kelly. Gabrielle Savannah King. Luisetta Abertor Miracales Cole. Marie Sarah Cuaco. Gemini Eliseth Linez Ordonez. Renee Ulysses Linez Ruiz. Jada Rihanna Lawson. Natalie May Lazaro. Kiri Sarai Lazo Bonilla. Anthony Pablo Lazo Molina. Leticia Lieva Baladares. Alonzo Smith Lieva Chavez. Gabriela Luz Limos. Stephen Rodrigo Lumes Guevara. Yexon Yair Leon Dominguez. Adoneri Leonardo Herrera. Yashini Juleli Leones. Alba Michelle Lopez Aguilar.
Irvin Amory Lopez Garcia. Manuel De Jesus Lopez Ramirez. Moises Elias Lopez Vides. Griselda Lopez Salas. Messiah J. Alexander Loenzo. Anais Estrella Lucero. Elijah Jaden Lennox Maxime. Melvin Johan Madrid Flores. Victor Armando Mahano Navarro. Janelli Adamaris Maldonado. Pamela Maldonado Aparicio. Glynis Daniela Manchame Leva. Ashley Denise Marin Castillo. Herson Porforio Marquez Montesino.
Kyra Zane.
Kyra Zane Martin. Aline Abigail Martinez. Jeffrey Josemid Martinez Maya. Fatima Jasmine Martinez Moreno. Aslin Michelle Martinez Correa. Riley Zurio Martinez Guerra. Joseph Ngo Mbanyasig.
Alani.
Lorraine McDonald. Malachi Gerard McFarlane. Isaac Mejia. Isaias Mejia. Vincent Mejia. Nayeli Priscilla Melara Iraheta. Elijah Edgar Melendez. Irvin Mendez. Nareda Elizabeth Mendez Lanza. Justin Jorgense Mendez Montufar. Catherine Diana Mendez Perez. Daniela Yesenia Ochoa. Danny Ariel Mendoza. Eva Julissa Mendoza.
She's going too fast.
Christopher Reyes. Aylin Denise Mercado Cifuentes. Carrie Crystal Molina Interiano. Daniela Nadeli Montefar Rosales. Denelson Josue Mora Alvarez. Angel Gabriel Morales Escalante. Yadi Morales Romero. Danilo Miguel Morales Solis. Melissa Morales Escalante. Brianna Carolina Moscoso. Giovanna Kabonge Mundaye. Jasmine Mustafa. Christopher Brian Nawakat Perez. Kenya Elizabeth Navarette Vasquez.
In D4, last name.
Promise Loom and D4. Charlie Emmanuel Nagasa. Mikias Mesfin Neguse. Marie Sandrea and Joe Nakaze.
Monity.
Craig Monty. Fred Adrian Nokam. Nelson Ikena Nwahoha. Merlin Jasmine Ogando Estrella. Prince Nkechukwu Okoye. Christopher Gabriel Oliver. David Osmin Oriana Parada. Carla Valeria Ortiz Mendoza. Angel Gabriel Ortiz Monteroso. Jocelyn Maria Osorio Martinez. Shirley Nkosa Osorto Osorio. Valeria Michelle Oyulela Mejia. Jose David Palacio Asensio.
Janaris Jessica Panigua. Henry David Parada Diaz. Wagner Beningo Paredes. Gianna Marie Parrish. Amal Osina Pase Diallo. Miguel Angel Pavon Flores. Alondra Juliet Villega. Jose Marcos Perdomo Berrios. Jeremy Pordome Encarnacion. Juan Abel Perez. Tanya Giselle Perez Figueroa. Christopher Perez Gonzalez. Jimmy Omar Perez Martinez. Willie Phillips. Kaylin Marisol Pineda Castillo. Phoenix Taylor Plowden. Joshua Nathaniel Pointer. Christopher Adrian Ponce Portillo. Malachi Lamont Porter. Brian Palacios. Idiar Mariel Portillo Mejia. Brian Eduardo Portillo Ramos. Reagan Butterfly Powell. Luis Cardin Previlos. Yuseca Previlos. Terrence Albert Proctor. Kenzie Judith Ramirez. Daniela Ramirez Adino. Gerson Estibe Ramos Flores. Anderson Giovanni Ramos Jacom. Rosalind Lisette Ramos Reyes. Emily Randolph. Alejandra Soli Raudales Elvir. Delmi Juliet Reyes. Douglas Javier Reyes. Lester Stephen Reyes Gutierrez. Christian Omar Reyes Rivera. Erica Leticia Reyes Hernandez. Jocelyn Yasmin Rivas Hernandez. Carolina Marta Rivera Lopez. Wilbur Josue Rivera Villatoro. Rafael John Rivera Ramirez. Roxana Beatriz Rodas Galvas. Michael Rodriguez Contreras. Maria Fernanda Rojas Delgado. Maynard David Ramirez Almendares. Yadira Lupita Ramero. Fidelia Yaneth Romero Lopez. Chrissy Giselle Rosa. David Yomar Rosales Gomez. John Rosario Delfin. Christopher Roses Guerrero. Darwin Geraldo Ruiz Cuellar. Kenya Jocelyn Ruiz Mendez. Ingrid Joanna Ruiz Rivas. Cynthia Yuridia Sagastume Ramirez.
Elizabeth Rose Sagastume Mota. Emily Rose Sagastume Mota. Giselle Samaron Artola. Catherine Mariana Sanchez. Justin Alberto Sanchez. Soledad Areli Sanchez Carvajal. Kennedy Sanchez Izara. Jacqueline Raquel Sandoval Reina. Elena Regina Santiago Cobo. Eric Santos. Darian Saravia. George David Segovia. Leslie Del Carmen Segovia Gomez. Jorge Steven Segovia Rodriguez. Bernadette Helikaya Sende Ungula. Dorothy Maribel Sierra Raimundo. Lornia Kelly Simpson. Regina Menemy Simpson. Mia Lalani Smith. Yaneth Anai Solito Vino. Alexa Michelle Sorto. Nicole Elizabeth Soto Canales. Jaden Mackay Springer. Jordy Andre Supe. Luisa Silvestra. Jose Gabriel Tejada Aragon. Simonic Ngomwe Teke. Celia Miche Thompson. Josiah Marcus Thompson Vasquez. Frank Anthony Tikas. Liz Melissa Toj Mendez. Yarisma Solano Valera. Ariana Stephanie Torres Abrego. Tiffany Natalie Toth. Lauren Towns. Nadia Niall Truesdale. Jose Antonio Trujillo Sosa. Gabriel Enrique Tercios Ramirez. Makara Janine Turner. Angel Antonio Umanzor. Yadira Valdez. Alexa Juliana Vanegas. Edna Michelle Vasquez Juarez. Cesar Jonathan Vega Benitez. Karina Elizabeth Velasquez. Jaslyn Velasquez. Jocelyn Maricela Velasquez. Kaylin Yaritza Velasquez Portillo. Ani Suyan Ventura Carrasco. Alexander Josue Villalobos. Stephen Villanueva. Nestor Uriel Villatoro. Stephanie Giselle Villatoro Zatino.
Vosi.
Michaela Ann Volsi. Mason Reed Vosmak. Imani Christine Waldo. Jaden Ricardo Warwick. Shania Renee Waters. Alberto Meno Weaver. Charlotte Trinity Wright. Erin May Wright. Jessica May Wibaraki. Kayla Sanai Wynn. Christian Ariel Yanes Velasquez. Ayane Fiona Yoshimura. Dante Christopher Young. Imani Nicole Young. Jessica Zavala Zatino. Natalie Giselle Zelaya Martinez. Jennifer Inez Zelaya Estrada. Yadriel Alfonso Garcia de Jesus. Alicia Tiara Howard. Ethan Enrique Portillo. Amaye Jalone Asbury. Nasaya Lorraine Ariel White.
Before I proceed to the next part, we will also would like to acknowledge the presence of the student member of the board, Jamal Django. It has been an honor serving you together with Ms. Polly as your class administrators. Class of 2025, please stand. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels from right to left. And graduates, wherever life takes you, always remember, once a wildcat, we are now going to sing our alma mater.
Standing like a beacon
Graduates, please wait for Mrs. Barker to lead you out. We must exit